Hey everyone, Charlene Bauer, Ladies Offroad Network, and it is day 7 of the 12 days of giving right here. Exciting to be back in a quiet space. Sorry about the last couple days, it was a little out of control there at the show, but we just wrapped up the International Off-Road and UTV Expo in Scottsdale, Arizona. It was an awesome weekend. My hugest love, let's throw some hearts for Miss Bonnie for taking care of the, really for taking care of everything for the weekend. So I ran the main stage and all the educational seminars, and our stage was supposed to be right next to our booth. Well, it happened to be in a different building. So poor Bonnie got stuck at the booth the entire time, and I did the best I could to run back and forth, which I think all that did was just cause more chaos. So thank you, and let's throw some more hearts for Bonnie because she really did an awesome job this weekend and sincerely appreciated. This is the 7th day of giving. We made it back into the office with 1 minute to spare, Jessica. Jessica was racing me down the street. It was hysterical. I rolled my window down. I'm like, are you not even gonna look at me? I had this great selfie of us, and she wasn't even looking. She was like focused on the green arrow, and I'm going to beat Charlene, I think was what her mindset was. It was awesome. So we definitely had a lot of fun this weekend, and I do appreciate everybody stopping by our Arizona group. It was great to see a lot of you, as always. And I get to talk tonight about seeing you guys a lot more across the country. The sweater tonight has a jingle bell right here, and I think it's going to drive me crazy. I can already tell it's going to drive me crazy. Might drive the cats crazy too. Let's see, is Oil going to come hang out yet? Nope, not so much yet. So if you are new to the 12 days of giving, here's what we got going on. We got 12 days to give all kinds of amazingness away, and we have the mailbox that made it in. Hey mom, look, we found a bow. In fact, this bow has very significant moment to it. I was goofing around, we were a little bored for a minute, and so I was goofing around and I made this nice little bow tie, and I'm like, oh look, who has a zip tie? So we can put this together and I can put it on the mailbox, and now mom will get off my back for getting a bow on the mailbox, right? I'm like, perfect. So we were goofing around with that, and then Tim, you guys met him the other night from BFG, took it to the next level. He's like, oh no, a bow tie needs to have a collar as well. And so he put this bow tie on, and I'll be sharing the picture later. It is amazing. He rocked it. He rocked this bow tie for, I heard, about a half an hour before he had to put a sweatshirt back on, which was really, really fun and exciting. So that's our mailbox. We're going to see what's in the mailbox tonight, what's new and what might still be in there. You have no idea what's going to happen. We are also going to do more giveaways and more giveaways and more giveaways. If you are new tonight, don't forget, or if you're not new, let's keep all these hashtags going. I can see you guys. Oh, hashtag zip ties and duct tape. I love it. Ooh, LON Bauer Academy 2020. Love it. What was the other one? Commit 2020, right? Isn't that our big one? So that is fun. You guys keep your chat going. Make sure that you're talking to each other, because somebody is going to win a set of T-shirts. I just kind of randomly go like this after I read all the comments. I do read all the comments afterwards, by the way. So I just kind of randomly go like that and pick somebody, and you are the winner of the 3 shirts. So should we say last night's winner right now? All right, let's say last night's winner right now. Last night's winner, are you guys ready? Drum? Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, ready? Look, we got like who is this guy? Anyways, Rose Scaffa, which I know is Lori. So the 2 of you, let's just go with that, won the shirts for tonight, for last night. I mean, but you get them tonight. But you know what I'm saying. So we get 3 shirts. Just tell me what size or size/is you guys would like me to send, and we will get those out to you. So congratulations to Ro and Lori, our Northern California friends that we just I finally got to meet. It was so fun that got to meet them up while we were in Northern Cal. All right, so that takes care of t-shirts, but that doesn't take care of tomorrow night's t-shirts. So you just kind of keep your little comments going there, and that will get us rocking and rolling. Tonight, we're also going to give away a gift bag from underneath the tree. So we have Grandma's bowl back in transport tonight. I put all of the names back into the Safeway bag, mixed it all up. So we got a new mix again tonight, and then I put them all back into Grandma's salad bowl. So we are remixed and ready to go here. You can see where everything's a little bit different. Oops, somebody just fell out. Don't worry, we'll put you back in. All right, so that is that plan. Then we are going to also talk about the 2020 plans. So this is a conversation I didn't want to have. All right, but I'm going to force myself into it. So the 2020 plans, we started last Monday, right? And we talked about, and I want to see you guys. I'm actually going to zoom in just a little bit closer here so I can read. I want to see what you guys are interested in. Okay, so if you are interested in something as I name it, if you don't mind typing it, I would really appreciate it. So, resolution was Monday. The challenge was Tuesday. The scavenger hunt was Wednesday. Thursday, we talked about the monthly stuff. So the giveaways, the networking, the impact scene, the new impact scene that we're talking about, the 12 days of givings and cookies and cans. Friday, we talked about the Bauer Academy and doing the online education, which will be part of our resolution challenge scavenger hunt. That's how we'll be running through some of that, all right? And then last night, we talked about the VIP experiences and what that meant and what a VIP was. It's the large national events that I'll be at, that you'll be my guest at. So it'll take you behind the scenes into VIP parties, meeting all kinds of amazing people behind the scene, right? So that's VIP. We're going to skip what we're going to talk about tonight. Not like skip it all, but I'll explain the wording in a minute. Tomorrow night, we're going to talk about the East Coast Adventure. Tuesday is the West Adventure. Wednesday is the Garage Takeovers. Thursday is going to be the Road to Leadership and SEMA, which will be our chapter conversation. And then our convention location will be on Friday, and you'll be able to start signing up for that as well. The dates, though, are very open and out there. They are July 30th, 31st, August 1st, and August 2nd. So just make sure that you lock those dates out, and they are the ones. Okay. I'm going to procrastinate a little bit more because I get to. So remember all the cool stuff that's been in the mailbox. This is the high lift, right? The Warren. Yes, yes. The kicker. Heck yeah. Wait, what? Did you guys miss these tires got given away on Friday? Hello, where's everybody been this weekend? And we finally have a rock slide engineering winner. I'm going to say that right now. So Christina, congratulations on the rock slide engineering. We don't know yet what's happening with the other ones and if they're in the mailbox still, but we'll set those off to the side. All right, so let's talk about me coming to you this year and you coming to me this year, right? So we've been going through a lot of different events. The first section of last week was all about being online. I really believe that you guys need to spend some time online with me in this education time. I think that we did a great job, honestly, this year of being in your town. We went to 75 four-wheel parts, ladies. 75 locations. Like, I hustled around the country and I appreciate every single person that participated in that, sent me kudos, sent me home with Skittles and everything else that you guys did to allow me the opportunity to be successful at that scene. So with that though, I do realize that then we didn't have a lot of time to spend together because I was driving and I was on to the next scene. So the resolution, the challenge, scavenger hunt, a lot of online opportunities. This is our day-to-day moment, all right? This is where we get to hang out all the time and be successful. Then the monthly stuff is great. The Bauer Academy brings that education and kind of wraps it all together. But then now we're going to start talking about where we get to see each other. Okay, now we get to start talking about where we get to see each other. And this is where I'm asking you to travel, or where I'm going to be traveling to you. And it's kind of a mix, all right? It's a mix. This is that commit part where it's going to get hard. This is the commit part where I'm going to say, okay, I need you to take some time off of work. This is the commit part where I'm saying, okay, this is a budget moment, right? Like, where is your budget going to fall? What do you want to do? How do you want to schedule your time for 2020? Marissa came up with that whole thing of, we're going to kill everybody's vacation time. Like, that was the hashtag for a while. What was the hashtag, Marissa? I forget what you came up with. Like, kill their vacation time or something. I mean, I know those are the words, but it was something super funny. And yeah, so this is our plan. I'm not going to tell you the plan because I don't really, well, anyways, this is an awkward moment because I can't tell you the exact plan, all right? But last night we started talking about the VIP events. So you already know King of the Hammers and Easter Jeep Safari. Those can be in your list right now. I'll have the other ones up here, and hopefully even this week I'll be able to refresh and say, hey, here's the rest of them. But I really need to get some conversations going first. The sweater's really big, sorry. Keeps awkwardly falling off. I think I let somebody big borrow this sweater for one of our sweater parties. I can feel it. And then we'll have our East Adventure, West Adventure, Garage Takeovers, SEMA, the Leadership Summit, and the convention. So all of these are travel. All of these are week-long events. All of these are that. But I'm also going to come to you. Ish. All right? So I went to 75 locations this last year. That is unobtainable, again, with the amount of time that I want to spend on the road and on the computer. Oh, look at Carol is on here. Spill the beans. She's the one that told me not to spill the beans. All right. Anyways, so we're going to hit between 16 to 18 major areas this year. 16 to 18 major areas this year. That's my goal. That's what we have on the schedule. That's a big task. I had a beautiful schedule, all labeled out, all awesome, all amazing, all everything done and printed and ready to rock and roll when I went to SEMA. And then one of our partners changed their plans, which changed my entire plan. So my challenge that I have right now is I don't have every single location lined up in the way that I can say, okay, I'm going to be in Arizona, Las Vegas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, Washington, Colorado, Utah, Southern Cal, NorCal, New York, Maine, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, North Carolina, Ohio, Kansas. I can't tell you when. I can't tell you exactly where. I can't tell you any of that at this moment because there hasn't been enough time in the day to make sure that everything is wrapped up to be able to commit to you on that right now. But I am committing to being out on the road again this next year. We are going to do something really cool. And I am going to spill the beans a little bit here because I'm pretty excited about it. I'm actually really excited about it. And I hope everybody else is excited about it as well. We're going to do our own weekends. So we're going to have a girls' weekend. We're going to have a ladies' Offroad Network weekend. We're going to have something, come here, Will, that is really, really, really cool where you guys hopefully will want to come and hang out with me and all the rest of the ladies in your area. One of the deals is it can't be at 75 locations. So last year what we had to do is in order to hit all 75 locations, we did a lot of stuff on the weeknights. And I completely get it. Like, I completely get that you didn't want to take a day off of work in order to come to a trail training on a weeknight. But at the same time, I'm also going to be really honest with you. I was super frustrated because You couldn't take an hour drive or a half a day off or 3 hours off from work where I just drove across the country and can't even tell you when the last time I slept that I was there. So there was a little bit of a frustration point to that too, of, hey guys, I'm coming to you, but I didn't feel 100% like there was all that coming back. So with that, I'm being very blunt, right? Because we all have feelings and we all have things going on, and saying, ladies, we're going to 16 locations and you're gonna have to drive. I'm driving to your side of the country. I'm driving and leaving my house every single weekend almost in 2020. It's kind of ridiculous, but I'm gonna again invest in you, and I'm again going to give that time to you, and I need you to take advantage of that time. I want you to take advantage of that time, right? I love that you take advantage of the time. Dana Foster took advantage of that time. She drove 2 hours back and forth to class. That's a big deal to me. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate that. So what I did though is I also recognized, hey, I get weekdays are really challenging. So let's rotate this to our weekend side. And now I'm gonna take a weekend off of your plate, because I'm taking all the weekends off of my plate, all right? So here's the plan. You may end up having to drive 4 hours, but guess what? You would have driven 4 hours to an off-road event, maybe too. All right, plan is on Friday, and now I'm not saying what market this is gonna be in or what area these are gonna be in, so don't automatically assume it's coming to yours, and don't automatically assume it's not. Just assume that you need to get to one of these, and we're gonna figure out how to make it work, all right? So on Friday, we're basically doing, I'm gonna go on a tourist activity in the morning. Whatever town I'm in, I'm gonna go enjoy it this year. Last year, 2019, I was in a town for 12 hours. It wasn't enjoyable. So this year, I'm rotating that a little bit. So in the morning on Friday, I'm gonna go do something touristy. If you would like to join me, I would love for you to join me. Well, again, each one of these is gonna be a little bit different every single weekend that we're somewhere. So that's gonna be something where we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna go do it. If you wanna come hang out, sweet. If you don't, no sweat off my back on that one. Then on Friday night, we're gonna have a really cool evening. And this will be at a hotel. We work with our Holiday Inn group. So if you're not a Holiday Inn IHG member, I suggest that you become one, because you're gonna be able to utilize your membership and your points for not only the convention, but also for these events and a couple others that we have coming up. So it'll be at a hotel, and we're gonna have cocktails, of course, because that's how we start everything, from 4:30 to 6. So we'll have cocktails, an enjoyable moment, and then hang out, get to know each other. This is kind of the beginning of the beginnings if you didn't come earlier in the day and be a tourist with me. So 4:30 to 6, we're gonna have cocktails. From 6:30, we're gonna have dinner. And then from 7 to 9, I'm gonna get up on stage and I'm gonna talk, because you know I can talk for 2 hours. But we're gonna talk education. I'm gonna teach you things. We're gonna have motivation. If any of you guys have been to the convention and heard me talk, you know that you're gonna walk away with a lot. Anybody that's been to a trail training, you know you're gonna come away with something. And I have a lot to give in that 2 hours, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And then from 9 o'clock on, I don't really care what time we go to bed. I don't sleep. Everybody knows that. So I'm welcome to just hang out and chat with you and get to know you. This Friday night, this evening is for you. It's for you to bring your husband, your significant other, your kids, anybody, the person that you've been talking to Ladies Offroad Network about, and they're just not sure about it. They don't understand. Some random person that you meet in a parking lot that you're like, oh, you need to come to this because you have a Jeep. It doesn't matter who comes. I want 100+ people in these rooms, okay? Because that is fun. I want your husbands and your significant other to come so that they understand when you're like, yeah, I'm doing this resolution. They're like, I don't get it, and I don't understand why you're so into this. Have them come and have them see the room and see what's going on, and hopefully feel this momentum that you feel as well. All right, so this is a very encompassing time. You can bring anybody that you want, and I encourage you to. It's priced at $35, so it's hopefully not expensive to anybody. I don't want it to be expensive to anybody, but I also need the food covered. Fair enough? So hopefully that turns into a great date night for you and somebody else, etc., etc. All right, so that is that evening. That's Friday evening. Then on Saturday, we will have our trail training class. So it will be extremely similar to what I've already done. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm not going to go out and change the entire thing. Of course, I always add more in and kind of add and subtract depending on who's there and what we have going on. So from 9 to 3 at 4 Wheel Parts, we'll have the trail training classes on Saturdays. We'll have pizza for lunch again and have some fun. If you have already done the trail training class, you do not need to do it again unless you would like to put your hands back on it and maybe hear everything again. That's on you. Don't necessarily need to, but I encourage you to at the same time, right? That's going to have a cap of about 25 people. So it's not one of those things where everybody has to feel like they have to do it. You do it if you need to do it, and you do it if you want to do it. And if you haven't done it, you better be doing it, right? Take advantage of me being there. Let's remember that. Then on Saturday night, we are going to do something crazy. I know. This is going to be fun. On Saturday night, we're going to do something crazy. We're going to do, I don't know, should I tell you what we're going to do? I guess if I tell you, I'm committed. Okay, here it goes. And remember, all this can get thrown out the window because, well, no, it's not going to get thrown out the window. We're pretty close right now. On Saturday night, assuming everything goes the way I want it to, because research hasn't 100% been done on this, we're going bowling. That's what we're going to go to. I know. Isn't it going to be fun? We're going to go bowling. Yes, we are going to go bowling. So we're going to go to the local bowling alley. We're going to laugh our pants off as we like gutter ball the heck out of these things and just have a great time. We're going to laugh. We're going to get to know each other. This is a ladies' time. This is not a whole family environment. This is now back to ladies, ladies, ladies. And guess what? Not only is there going to be a local competition between the ladies that are there, but we're also going to have a national competition because we're going to go to like 16 different places. So I'm going to keep those scores online. And at the end of the year, we'll have like some national winner of our bowling league, our Ladies Offroad Network Bowling League. And I think that that is going to be hysterical and fun. There's also a chance that we're going to add some more things into that. So we'll develop that as it goes, but let's start with this plan, okay? So I think that it is going to be hysterical and fun and just something where we get to not have all the rest of the chaos going on and just really focus on who we are and about what we got going on. All right, so it's a ladies' night. There'll be dinner involved in that and all the rest of it too. Then on Sunday, oh man, this just all makes me nervous because, like I said, here we go. Rolling up my sleeves on this one. And then on Sunday, you guys ready? Yeah? Please take me wheeling. That is the name of our Sunday. Please take me wheeling. You guys know the coolest areas to go in your environment. The people that are leaders in our local, environments that I choose to come to, that we end up being able to make work into our whole scene here. I'll be reaching out to you to where you guys work together and find a great opportunity to go wheeling. Something that's not super challenging, not super far away. It's, you know, something where we can be done by 3 o'clock in the afternoon so that people can get home on Sunday night and be able to go home and get to work on Monday if they need to, or catch a flight after 6 o'clock type of thing to where they're going home. Cool thing, I think, I'm not going to take the Jeep on the trail. The Jeep has its job. It's going to do its job. It's going to look pretty. It's going to be at the trail training class. It's going to be everywhere it needs to be. But I don't want to drive the Jeep and make that my focus. I want to hang out with you girls. And so I'm going to jump in somebody's passenger seat. I'm probably going to hop around into a whole bunch of different people's passenger seats. I'm going to take pictures. I'm going to spot at obstacles. I'm going to work with you on the trail and work with that. And that way I'm not caught up on driving the Jeep and focusing on getting that where it needs to go. You guys can see Frankie and hang out with it when it's over here. You don't need to see it in the dirt. I want to hang out with you in the dirt. And that's what's more important. So that's going to be a really, really fun day as well. Kind of wrap it all together and make it happen, right? So are you guys seeing how I'm building this weekend? Like, we're going to start it off kind of touristy. If you want to hang out, that's fine. The evening on Friday night, if you're local and your husband's there, your kids are there, please, please, please invite them. We want to make sure that everybody in that zone is invited and is part of our circle. If you fly in, you see how the rest of the weekend is going, so you make your own decision on how you want to deal with that, right? The trail training is going to be on Saturday from 9 to 3 in that area, and then on Saturday night, so we're done at 3, and then we're going to be back by, I don't know, 6-ish or something. And again, I'm staying at the hotel, so we're going to be at the Holiday Inn or whatever hotel that we're base camping out of. So if you are coming in from out of town, I suggest that you do the same as well, and we'll have our group rates and everything that you can take advantage of. And then we'll go bowling on Saturday night, have a blast, have all kinds of fun, laugh, enjoy our world, enjoy some chaos in our world, right? And then on Sunday, we're going to go wheeling because, hello, we're an off-road group and that's what we do. And I want to see your trails. Like, I want to see what's going on. So we are working on pricing, we're working on scheduling, we're working on all of that scene. I'll tell you that there will be a group rate. There'll be a, like, I want to do everything price. And then there'll be an a la carte price. So if you are just wanting to do like the Friday evening and the Saturday evening because you've already done the trail training, you'll have an a la carte price in order to be able to handle that as well. So that's kind of how that scene is going to go down. To go wheeling, I will tell you bluntly, you must be a member and you must have attended 2 of the other events from out the weekend. Okay, so you can't just say, oh, I'm just going to go wheeling with her and that's all that's going to happen. No, sorry. You need to be invested in our moment and in our time and in the group. It's not just about me. It's about once I leave, you guys still hang out there and you're still there. Like, that's our network. That's our network of local ladies that you get to hang out with. And if you've always wanted to go to Florida and you wanted to meet all the Florida girls, well then guess what? Hop on a plane and sign yourself up. I don't really care. So I don't really care which one you go to. You can go to all of them as far as I'm concerned. That's you being just like me saying, I want to go to these local areas and be a tourist and meet all the ladies and hang out and have a great time. And I'm going to deliver my education while I'm there, but then let's go wheeling. And I'll help you out with that too. So I'm really excited about this whole plan. We got to work through the wheres. I saw somebody ask where and how many. I don't know. I mean, I know, but I'm going to say I don't know. So it's going to be somewhere in the 16 to 18 range, 12, 16, 18. There needs to be some more, but I don't have any more weekends. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. The number of weekends is only 52. And on a normal year, ladies, just a normal year, I do 20 events. That's before I started all this chaos of this year's travel. And this will be our 3rd August that will be out the entire August. So I'll leave for the convention. I will tell you this, I'll leave for the convention and head to the East Coast, and I'll be on the East Coast the entire month of August and half of September. For 6 weeks, I'll be on the East Coast, just like I was last year. But it's not going to be at 30 different locations. It's going to be at 6 locations, and I'm going to ask you guys to take that Friday off and come hang out and be part of it, all right? So now you guys kind of see what I'm saying about help me help you. I'm trying to do the best I can and get to you, but I also need you guys to do the best you can to try and get to me. Fair enough? And that I very much appreciate. All right, I have one more conversation that we'll talk about right now too. And this is something where I want your opinion. I have a lot of ladies on tonight. Thank you. I appreciate you for joining me on a Sunday night. So I'm asking your opinion. Last year, we threw down onto our calendar a wilderness first aid class. Wilderness first aid, it's a 2-day class. It's not a first aid class. It's not a CPR class. It is a wilderness first aid class, all right? You learn how to take care of somebody if there's an accident in the middle of nowhere. Like if there's a vehicle rollover, are you prepared to help somebody medically? Are you prepared to do anything? Like, hello, I've taken the Red Class first aid classes in CPR. Really? That doesn't give us a huge skill set, right? So are you prepared medically to help somebody? We put that on our calendar last year. It wasn't something that I was doing. It was something that I was supporting one of my other fellow trainers, and there's definitely the opportunity to do that again. He runs them pretty consistently in Southern California, but I had an opportunity today to meet somebody that has this class, the Wilderness First Aid class, in a very unique way and adds into it the off-road element where the vehicle is involved, all right? I've taken this class, I'm certified, I 100% believe in it, and I 100% want as many people to take it as possible. So he and I looked at our calendars. I think my calendar stressed him out more than anything else. In our conversation, he was like, wow, I think you should probably tell me what weekends I should look at because there's a lot of color on there. And so I did. And I found a weekend that's open. Not sure it's the best plan, but it's going to be in June, maybe, or October. June or October. Okay, let's just go with the month at this moment. So June or October, and I asked them to create something special for us. And I'm really interested in if you guys are interested in it, but then you need to wait until I tell you how much it is, and then you can tell me if you're interested. Fair enough? So it's a wilderness first aid class. It will be 3 days. It's brand new. It's not something that you can just get from anybody else because it's very off-road related. So it's Ladies Off-Road Network Special. It's a 2-day class and you get a certification. Then I'm asking them to do a 3rd day. And that 3rd day is, what do we do on day 3? We go wheeling, right? So we're going to go out wheeling on the 3rd day. And we're going to do this in a way where we're actually going to run scenarios. So not saying we're going to flip a vehicle over, but maybe, because we've done weirder things. And so we're going to do that and go out into the wilderness and actually do the tasks that we learned in their facility on the first 2 days. Now, you just heard me say it. So we're going to their facility. This is a 20,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility. It's 13 different classrooms that they have. They train the elite of not only the military, but also our special services and the international group that is taking, I don't know all the words. There were a lot of big words he was saying. Just say I'm impressed. All right. So 13 classrooms, 20,000 square feet. Very high level scene that is happening, and it's in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So my question is, here's my question. It's a 3-day event. It's specific to what we have going on. It's not something that you'd ever be able to get anywhere else. 2 days, we'll get you the certificate, and the 3rd day, we'll also, we're going to go out and actually use what we learned, because who cares about the certificate? Can you execute when something happens, right? $295. That goes directly to them. I'm not in the middle of it. There's no discount. There's no nothing. There's no nothing. It's $295. If you live in Albuquerque, great. You can stay at your house. You can eat your food. You can do whatever. If you don't live in Albuquerque, I'm interested in doing what we normally do, like rent an Airbnb, provide the dinners and stuff at one little lump price. And I would figure out what that lump price is if you guys are interested in doing it. And so that would be something that would be very important. Our minimum, absolute minimum, is 6 people. Okay? Minimum is 6 people. Our maximum is 21, I think is what he said, is 21. So do you feel like I should put this on the calendar? It's $2.95, goes directly to them. Of course, it's in Albuquerque, New Mexico. You'd have to get there. And then whatever our housing situation looks like, of course, you guys know me, so I'm always trying to cut it as short as possible, right? I'm always trying to get us the best deal. I never make money off of you guys. I hope you understand that. Like, we are not making money in this process. We are covering our costs so that Charlene doesn't go completely bankrupt. I do have to pay for diesel every once in a while, but that's about it. All right. So yes, interested. Give me some feedback if you think that's a good plan or not. Do you like June better? It would be like the second week in June, or like the end of October is something that looks good for his calendar and my calendar. I know we did our adventure last year, like that May, June area, and it was really hard for people because they had the kids and the graduation scene going on. I don't think I mentioned it. It would be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So similar to one of our other events that we have going on, but it would be in Albuquerque and you'd fly in and be a part of it. Yeah, I think spouses would be welcome. I don't think that it's a big deal for it just to be a girl event, but they would not, we can't do the Airbnb with spouses. That's something where I've kind of drawn the line. Guys need to be not where it makes anybody feel uncomfortable as far as the housing scene goes, which I think is accommodating to everybody, right? I think that's fair enough. So it's not really a Sunday fun day wheeling as far as the training goes. It's a Sunday fun day, Sunday wheeling challenge scenario play out. So it's not like we're just going to go out and have a great time. I mean, we're going to go out, we're going to be in the wilderness, and we're going to have a great time, but there's going to be blood, and there's going to be guts, and there might be all kinds of other cool stuff that we run across. Make sense? I mean, I don't know. One of the others. So something just to kind of think about, and give me some feedback. If it is on your live tonight, I'll be reading it in a little bit. If not, then email me, text message me, all the rest of it. Okay? So, shabam. I went live with it. Now we have to execute it. I'm glad Carol's on here and she's all excited because now we got to get this done. Remember that event management position that I had opened? Yeah. Make sure y'all are applying if you care. Yeah. Anybody like to work for free? Because that's what we need right now. Just somebody to make this happen. All right. There's that. We're going to take questions in a minute. Once we do the drum roll and we open the mailbox. Mom, did you see the boat? Do you like the boat? All right. Whew. Let's see. Are we ready for the mailbox? Was that the information that we need to give out? You guys, that's been a really hard process to get to this moment right now. I can't even tell you how hard of a process it's been. And I'm also going to tell you that that is subject to change a little bit, meaning the weekend process. But I'm really feeling really solid about how that's coming together, and the people that I've talked to are really happy about it. So yay, and I look forward to reading your comments too, especially if you guys have any input as well. The other thing that I'm going to do when I'm looking at locations, and I'm going to be very blunt about this also, is I crashed the map, right? Everybody knows that. Like, I crashed the map, and so I need to sit down. I'll probably even sit down tomorrow and get that map up and going. I'm going to look at where our members are. I'm going to be really blunt. If there's 10 plus members in an area, I'm coming to you. So if you're looking at that map too and you're like, man, I'm all by myself, help me, right? Help me. Let's get some girls in your area. Let's get them going. I went from 75 locations to 16. It's not that I don't love you and it's not that I don't want to see you. We just got to use our time wisely and be intelligent about it. So let's just kind of work that way and understand that's how I'm trying to put this together so I can maximize and help everybody out the best. Is that fair? Fair? All right, I appreciate you for understanding that. I want to go everywhere, but I can't. And that's what people keep telling me anyways. All right, to the mailbox. I've seen some drum rolls. So here we go. Is the one in there from last night? That is the big question. And the answer is, I think so. I think so. Because I'm saying I think so because there's a really big piece of my brain that says that Melody reached out to me, but I cannot find it anywhere when I looked tonight in the 5 minutes before we went live. And I looked in all my locations. So I am going to say that the Rugged Radios is back in. I'm also going to give myself a little bit of wiggle room here in case I screwed up. So we're going to pull another name tonight for the Rugged Radio 60-watt kit. And this is a 20 to 30 mile range. It's a race chase style kit. It has the channel scanner, it has the squelch adjustment, it has the channel edit, the handheld mic. It comes with all of this goodness. So we got the radio, the antenna, the hand, the mic, the antenna mount, the cable, the mounting hardware, everything comes in that box. You guys saw that fancy little box last night. It is a big deal. It's $425. Yep, right. Okay, so we're gonna pull another name. And I'm going to owe this person big if I screwed up. So don't worry. Might not be a Rugged Radio, but it'll be something cool, I promise. And we'll go with this one right here. All right. And for the Rugged Radios, oh dang, out of Norco, California, Devon Palu. Yay. Devon, P-A-L-A-U. Out of Norco, she came to our class as well. You're either getting a Rugged Radio kit or you're going to get something really cool that I'm going to owe big on. All right? So, yes, so that is the plan there. Yay, and yay. I'm excited. If she said yes on the live last night, that didn't count because I said text, email, or something of those matters. I know. I'm in big trouble, I think. So, Devon, you are it. Rugged Radios. Here we go. Or something else spectacular that we'll deal with tomorrow. Okay? All right. Awesome. Congratulations to that. And now, are we ready for Sunday night? Sunday. We're going back to the mailbox. Oh, wait. We super screwed up. Why didn't anybody remind me? We have to get a gift from under the tree first. Or did you all remind me and I can't keep up with the notes? I'm sorry. So, tree. Wow. I get so flustered over that whole plan for next year. That's where we're at. Okay, so as normal, we're starting off with our cup and our koozie. Cup and koozie. We have our BFG chopstick, of course. We have our Full Wheel Parts gift card for $20. $20 make you hollers, yes. And our super random gift of the night. Who doesn't want a shoe that says I'm not just a girl in it? By the way, ladies, I'm shipping tomorrow. So if you didn't get online already, BauerMediaStore.com. You can go online. There went the bag. You can go online and you can get your I'm Not Just a Girl shirts for 30% off, right? What was it? Capital LON 2019 12. 12. Yep, that's it. So this is your super random gift out of your bag. So you get the $20 gift card, koozie, chopstick, cup. But if you didn't notice, when I started this all out, you also get a fancy Ladies Offroad Network backpack. Very fancy. Ladies Offroad Network backpack. that is filled with randomness, including some tape, electrical tape. Of course, you need as many funnels as possible. You need bungee cords, of course, because that's what life is all about. Life is all about a bungee cord, isn't it? Up and down and up and down. And then a rag to wipe down your vehicle and make it all fancy and shiny. So just a couple fun things inside the backpack for you to have as well. And these backpacks are awesome. I love these backpacks. So super fun. All right, so that was in the bag. And I'm sorry, I messed up. So you got your slipper and your backpack. I mean, who doesn't want a slipper? And a floral parts bag, gift card, and all that awesomeness. All right. And somebody just texted me, I want one of those backpacks. I don't know who that is, but maybe. Okay, so we'll see what happens. And the name. Are we drawing it out of here? We are drawing it out of here. Piston. What do you think about all this? All right. Here we go. Look. Oh. Hey, look who it is. It's Piston. Want to say hi? Wanna hang out? All right. And the winner is from, New Mexico. New Mexico, Rio Rancho. Sarah Holcomb. Sarah Holcomb, you are the winner of the awesome backpack and the slipper and everything else. What do you think about the slipper? Pretty cool. Yeah. Piston likes the slipper. Oh, so nice. Okay. So congratulations to Sarah on that. Of course, Piston had to come hang out for a minute, right? Haven't been home in a couple days. Okay, next. Are you guys ready to go back to the mailbox? Sorry, I'm a mess. Are you guys good with me? Yeah? Thanks for being so understanding of the chaos in the land that we're living in. I'm trying to do the best I can for you guys, okay? All right. And in the mailbox tonight is, I think you already saw it. Here we go. Oh, ready? You ready? Piston, are you ready? There it is. It is a Factor 55. Factor 55. This is your closed loop winching system. Remember how we talked about closed loop winching system? So this is your Hawes Fairlead. It's a 1 inch, and your FlatLink-E Expert that you have. And then this little guy right here is called a FlatLink rope guard. All right. So we have the Hawes Fairlead. This is a Fairlead. This is what your winch line goes through. And what it's helping do is it's giving less stress on the rope fibers during any kind of angular pulls, right? So if you're pulling at an angle, see how this is a nice rounded curve? It's made out of 6000 series aluminum, so it's a really nice and strong piece. Then you have your FlatLink, which comes in a bunch of colors. So this is going to be something that you're going to tell me what color you would like. So gunmetal, red, yellow, orange, dark green, bright green, silver, and blue. Yes, I cheated and I wrote that down. There's no way I would know that. This is that closed loop winching system that you have. So it allows for multiple attachments. This link here, you can either put your pin or the bow through it. Who knows what I'm talking about right now, right? And you can also kind of attach it to some OEM recovery points. And then you have this flat guard, the FlatLink rope guard, and this goes right over the top of this piece right here. And that rope guard is going to keep it to where the synthetic rope is guarded. How about that? From abrasion or impact or UV or anything along those lines. It also, once you put that on there, it becomes like the furthest out point on your winch and on your bumper. And so when you're climbing like tall or vertical pieces, you can kind of use it as a bumper guide as well. So that is from Factor 55, a $300 package. Pretty amazing, very cool stuff. Factor 55 has created a lot of packages and awesome things that you guys can get to be successful and safe out on the trail while winching. Winching, winching, winching. All right. What color would you want? Tell me what color you want. Gunmetal, red, yellow, orange, dark green, bright green, silver, or blue. Which one? All right. Pretty cool. Very cool stuff, and a great partner as well. All right, let's go ahead and draw a name. Draw a name. Draw a name. All right, we made some different states today, so that's exciting. It's not like Florida, California, Florida, California. Or did we? We definitely went to California. Here we go. Let's see who this is now. Oh my gosh, we're back in California again. Oh wow, Elisa Burke. Elisa Burke, you have 23 hours to let me know that you are in for the Factor 55, piston. The Factor 55 FlatLink and Fairlead and the rope guards. So very cool. Make sure, email, text, let me know that you are there, Elisa Burke, and congratulations to everybody on this Factor 55 giveaway. What a big group of giveaways, and we still have 5 more nights. It's only day 7. Are you guys ready for this? I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for this. All right, congratulations to Elisa. I was not paying attention to questions earlier because I was just trying to get through my scene. So shoot me questions. What do you guys got? What are you guys interested in? Did you need some more questions answered on the first aid, wilderness first aid piece, so that I can help you be successful? Do you have any questions on that potential scene for our weekends across the country? No, we're going to call it something. We're going to call it like Your Town Tour or something. I forget. I came up with a great name for the tour that we just finished. I'll have to think of it in a minute and see if I can remember the word. I'm like, oh my gosh. It was aggressive. So what do we have for questions? Anything? Have the dates for the convention been released? Yes, the dates for the convention are July 30th and 31st, August 1st and 2nd. Okay, so those are absolutely the dates. On Friday of this week, we'll release the location, and you can actually put your $100 deposit in at minimum. The $100 deposit allows you the opportunity to pick your seminars right away. So that's something that's important. You get at the top of that group, you get to pick your seminars, and then the later people get to pick their seminars later. We're going to have quite a few seminars. I'm working on some new stuff for this year too. We had some really cool stuff come into Atlanta. And we have some more that's coming into where we're going to be able to be. How do I get in touch with Kathy regarding King of the Hammers? Lori, you're on the list, I think. If not, Kathy, put Lori's name on the list. And then we'll get in touch with you next week once I start understanding everything that we got going on. Let's see. What else do we got? Does it certify you? Yes, Dawn, I think the answer is absolutely yes. You walk away with a wilderness first aid certification. I have one. I'm proud of it. It took a lot of work to get, and you do leave with that certification. So it's also great for your business. It's also great for something to add to your resume. It's a great thing to have. It's not just something that we should have as Ladies Offroad Network people, being out in the field and being out on the trails with people, but I do feel like it's something that is working for you in your own business as well. Hometown tours, that's what we should have called this year, because we went to everybody's freaking town in the last few days. Good point. October is the International Balloon Festival. All right. Well, that's good to know. Might come back for that anyways. This is sort of, yep. So we answered that question. One of the two events, can they be online or have to be in person for wheeling? Oh, so Gail, I think what I'm saying for the weekend is one of the events. So the weekend is devised of technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 events. So you have to do 2 of the 4 in the beginning of the weekend on Friday and Saturday to go wheeling on Sunday. So thank you for making me restate that. So basically what I want is I don't want just somebody coming in and saying, oh, we're just going to go wheeling on Sunday. No, I want you to be a part of the whole scene, but I also respect that if you've already done the trail training class and you don't want to do it again, cool with that. You don't want to go on the tourist event, cool with that. You got something going on Saturday night, cool with that, right? No problem. All right. Anything else? Anything else? Or are we good for tonight? Awesome. Thank you guys for your patience of the last couple nights being at the show. I know it was a little crazy. Tonight was a little crazy too because I literally like rolled in with 1 minute to go. Good planning. But it worked. We're here. We got the camera up. We got the cats. We got everything. We're back in business. We didn't necessarily go in order, but why not, right? We're going to make it work. I'm really excited about 2020, and I appreciate you that are saying the same. I really, really appreciate this. And we're going to make it work. There's going to be a nice level here of online action and seeing you in person action, but we're going to have some fun when I see you in person too. Not just this, roll into town for 12 hours, do the class, and roll out. Like, let's go wheeling, let's have some fun, let's laugh, let's do it. Come to our Friday night thing, bring all your friends, bring your family. Let's make sure that we're celebrating everybody. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And as you can see, my group is pretty excited about it too. We're going to need some help and going to include those local leaders, the leaders that are in your area in order to make sure that we're doing the right thing at the right place. And we're also going to have somebody that's really going to help and make sure that I can be online with you guys during the week and walk into these events and make sure that they're perfect for you as well. So I'm excited about that. We have a lot coming up. And in the next 2 nights, we're going to talk about our adventures. So those are our big deals that we have been working towards since our challenge of 2019. All right, with that being said, let's all say our good nights. It is a long night. Like Bonnie just said, she's like, I'm exhausted. She just worked the booth for 3 days and I ran around. I don't know what I did. Anyways, I know what I did. We all know what I did and we're making it work. And then chapters will be a conversation that we're going to have on Thursday night as part of our leadership and leaderships to SEMA conversation. So that is going to be something that's part of that scene. We will have chapters, but we're slowing them down just a little bit to make sure we have the right people in place to help make sure that Ladies Offroad Network and the what we stand for stays intact and that we're all together and working forward at the same time. So as you guys know, that's really important to me and I appreciate you guys understanding that. So I need to give the leadership group the tools to be successful and to do that and not expect anybody to have it because that's just unfair and unkind. So I have to do more work to get everybody up to that pace and then we're going to get ready for that chapter. So it's coming. It's already happening. It's already working. We're not stopping. We're not ending. We're not getting rid of the word. We're just, whoa, Bessie. Just a little bit. All right. Oh, yeah. As you guys are saying your goodbyes, Bonnie reminded me. I did a Tires is Sexy talk tonight, or today, at the show, and it was hysterical. There was like this group of guys, and I'm like, well, they are sexy, aren't they? And they're like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe you just said that, Charlene. I'm like, how can you not believe I just said that? It was pretty fun. So, yeah. All right. Y'all have a great evening. I appreciate you all very much for spending some of your Sunday night with me, and I will see you on Monday night. I will not be sitting here. I don't know where I will be, but not here. I have a meeting tomorrow night as well. So I'm going to be positioning myself near that meeting. So as soon as I'm offline with you guys, I can get that handled. Yeah. It's all for you guys. Just remember that. All right. Good night, y'all. I appreciate you, and we'll talk to you soon.